So today's video is going to be a first impression / one branded tutorial using all e.l.f. cosmetics. I already broke into everything and opened up all the packaging, but yeah, I just basically went to Kohl's and bought a bunch of new e.l.f. makeup and ransacked my makeup collection to find everything I own that's e.l.f. and I did an entire face look using only e.l.f. products for the face. And also, I really want to do a 10 things about me video soon, and I already have the notes written, so that's a video I'm definitely going to do soon. And I will let you guys know when I'm about to post that one as well. I will link my Instagram handles below so you guys can be notified of everything that's coming soon, and you guys can let me know on Instagram or on the YouTube comments what you guys would like to see next. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. So, to get started, I just want to show you guys, like, the bag. So I went on a haul, and I got so much stuff for super cheap. It was great. See where I want to start. I'm going to start with this. It is the Beautifully Bare Luminous Matte Makeup Primer with Acai Berry. So the reason I bought this one instead of the poreless one is because it says Luminous Matte, lit from within. So it's supposed to be matte, but also luminous, which are like, interesting packaging. Competing ideas. It doesn't say anything on the bottle, which is stupid. So once you throw this away, you literally have no idea, like, Massage a small amount onto skin. So I'm just gonna, okay. Let's shut this real quick before I make a mess. It smells good. So I'm just kind of like rubbing it in circular motions all over my face. Did it do anything for my skin? No, not really. It feels a lot smoother. It just doesn't look any smoother. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so next I bought the Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Light Ivory. I remember using this in probably like 7th grade. This is probably the first foundation that I ever, oh, it looks so light now. This might have been a bad idea, but it's okay. It is okay. Oh, this is way too light. I'll just have to like add a lot of bronze. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay guys, we're gonna make it work. I hope you know. We always make it work. It's got really nice coverage so far, which is not what I was hoping for if it was not the right shade, but you know, I'll have to wait until my tan from the summer fades a lot. I don't know how I'm feeling about it so far. It's like accentuating all of my pores and acne, which is not something I want. See, like, I have such bad cystic acne right now, it's not even funny. But anyways, it's been a long time since I filmed a video and like uploaded it and stuff. So like, let me know in the comments below, like, what you guys want to see, and you guys gotta keep me in check. I've been busy, which is my excuse. I know everyone always has excuses. I was a full-time student. Long story short, things changed. Now I'm only in school part-time at MSU still. I really want to explain more and like tell you guys in depth like sort of everything that happened with the whole school thing, but I want to do it in another video when I actually like can just sit down and talk. So I really want to do a 10 things about me video and explain like my situation, like family, friends, relationships, school, where I'm living, like stuff like that. But yeah, if that's something you guys would like to see, definitely like let me know. Okay, so now I'm starting to see that like lit from within glowy part. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my skin definitely looks a lot more glowy now that I'm actually looking at it like through the foundation. So the foundation I'm not liking. It accentuates all my little like wrinkles and texture, and my skin's just really extra right now with like the texture and wrinkles and all that stuff, so that might be part of the reason why. Also, I forgot to mention, this sponge is an e.l.f. sponge, the Total Face Sponge. It says use wet or dry, but who uses these sponges dry? Like, I just don't understand. Okay, next up is the HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Fair. So one of my coworkers at Kohl's, who also works in beauty with me, told me she tried this and she was like, good luck. It looks orange on me, and I was like, what? So hopefully, the color works, because this is the latest shade that they had. I don't know why it would be orange. Hopefully e.l.f. doesn't, you know, have inconsistencies in their colors. I would really hope they don't. But, you know, here goes nothing. Okay, I can kind of see what she was saying because it's a lot darker than their foundation. So funny story, I always put a little bit of additional concealer like right here on the side of my nose because when I was young and stupid, my cousins and I were like doing like cool cheer stuff in a pool. And I did a backflip and my face totally scraped the bottom of the pool, and I came out of the pool bleeding so badly. It was so bad. I was bleeding everywhere. And yeah, so now I have a scar on my nose and a little piece of my eyebrow that either, like, it looks like most of it's grown back, but like right there, some of it still hasn't grown back because of the scar tissue there. Yeah. It was pretty funny. The lifeguard goes like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And my cousin was like, obviously she's not okay. And then grabs one of the pool towels and just like sticks it on my face and is like, come on, we gotta go back to camp. And so we like walked up to our parents and they're like, what are you holding a towel to your face for? And she like takes a towel off my face and she was like, look what she did. It was, yeah, it was pretty funny. And that was right before we went into the park at Cedar Point. Which is an amusement park in Ohio, if you are not familiar with Cedar Point. And yeah, so I walked around the park for like 2 or 3 days with huge like scabs and scars all over my face, and I think it was on my lip, and it was bad. So now I constantly have those scars to remind me of how stupid I was when I was like 13. Yeah, it was fun times, fun times. So far, the concealer blended out like not bad. It doesn't look super orange now that it's blended. It actually blended out really nice. It looks really good. Still not sure on foundation, but I'm not like, I don't hate the concealer. I don't love it. Like, I love my Naked Skin concealer or Tarte Shape Tape. Those two are like obvious favorites. But this one, for only like, what, $3 I think it was, it's not bad at all. Like, I'm not hating it. Okay, next up for setting the face is an item that I've actually had in my collection for a while, which is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I didn't want to buy a new powder just because I'm very picky about my powders. I use the same powder every time that I do my makeup. So, I don't have a lot left in here. I remember not loving this, and I just can't remember why I didn't love it. But it's just like a loose translucent powder. Okay, maybe that's why I didn't like it. It's super powdery. So I'm just gonna take that on the places that I actually need to like really set nicely, and then I'm just gonna switch over to a fluffier brush like this Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just gonna like really tap. See, it's flying everywhere. And then set the rest of my face with that. And that primer is still doing its job. It still looks like really glowy, especially in my high points of the face. So I like it. I remember why I stopped using it though, because it's a mess. It gets everywhere. Moving on. Okay, so I have this. I was obsessed with these blush and contour palettes for a while from e.l.f. I gave away my highlighting palette though, just because the highlighters in it were like super chalky. So this is the contour palette. I'm just going to take like a super fluffy bronzer kind of brush, and I'm going to take the warmer bronzer in there and go to town on bronzing up my face just because this foundation is so light. I'm going to need a lot of bronzer to fix it. Ooh, this is really, really warm. Like, it's giving me a sun-kissed glow. I'm enjoying what this bronzer is doing. And it's super pigmented, actually. I have some high-end bronzers. Like, I have a mini Laura Mercier bronzer. And it's like more of a satin finish. It's supposed to be super natural. But you gotta, like, dip in 5 times to make it actually show up on the skin. To contour with this contour shade down here. And I'm just gonna try and remember whether I like this contour or not. Okay, it's blending sort of awkward. It's like kind of muddy and I'm not liking it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to add the other bronzer for some glow. Okay, so for blush, I actually have 2 different items here. I have the e.l.f. blush palette in the shade Light, because I know there's a dark one out there too, but it's like all like raspberry shades. So I have this. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with a mix of the bottom 2 shades, the like rose and the coral kind of. You got to be careful. I always like tap a lot off on my like wrist or something before putting these blushes on because they're very pigmented. Like e.l.f., when it comes to blushes in this blush palette, you got it. You got the pigment down. That's what I'm talking about. The pigment is just unbelievable. Okay, just had a mini interruption for my mom calling, and then I had to grab a new glass of wine because I really wanted some. So, thank you to my wonderful boyfriend for buying me a bottle of wine because I was talking about how good pink Moscato sounded, and he was like, 24 hours later, pink Moscato. So yeah, hats off to my great boyfriend. Next is this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Bronzer in the shade Bronzed Glow. So I was just going to buy a highlighter, like a single highlighter, one of their baked ones. But I thought I might get the one with the bronzer in it too, just in case I didn't like that bronzer in that palette like I said before. So I'm just going to take my Morphe highlighting brush that I normally use and try to highlight with this. I've heard reviews on this highlighter saying it's like the bee's knees if you take your nail and like scrape off the top layer. I'm just gonna kind of do, oh, okay. I see you, e.l.f. I see you. So basically I'm just kind of scraping it with my brush, trying to get pigment out of it. And obviously putting it on the high points of my face. But it's like, not bad actually, but I really, really like that. Like, it actually is comparing to my really nice highlighters at home. So next, I'm just going to take a little bit of this bronzer on the bronzer side and add bronzer to the places that I already bronzed. Ooh, ooh, kind of looks satiny. It's making my skin look more like skin. The foundation is not looking so well compared to my normal foundation routine, and my skin is also just like not performing the same as usual, but that's fine, it's whatever. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in for my brows and my eyes, and then zoom back out for the lips. So this is like just the cheapy cheap brow pencil that e.l.f. has, because at Kohl's we didn't really have any of the nice brow products, to be honest. And yeah, I'm just going to start mimicking brow hairs with quick strokes. It's very pigmented, which is almost a bad thing when it comes to brows, because it's very easy to get carried away. Like, just that much, and I'm already feeling like my brows are super strong. Yeah, I don't know. Well, also, I usually do my eyebrows like really up close to the mirror, and I can't because of this filming stitch that I got going on. You know, I'm just gonna grab my mirror real quick, and you might be able to see my mirror. But I need it in front of me to like make my brows look not bad. So the brows don't look like 100% terrible, but they don't look amazing either. So what's next? Eyeshadow. So I bought this eyeshadow palette a long time ago. It's the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. And oh my gosh, the colors are gorgeous, but they're all matte. So we'll just see what we can do. So this is probably like one of my favorite items from e.l.f. Their eyeshadows are amazing. They have this new eyeshadow palette out that's like $14 and it's huge. And it's got tons of colors, shimmers. I've seen one review on it so far on YouTube from Kathleen Lights. And I'll probably link it in my down bar. Okay, so that was just like a nude, just kind of to get a crease going. I'm going to go in with a more tapered brush. So I'm going to go in with like this darker pink shade and kind of just blend that deeper into the crease. I always make the weirdest faces if I'm not talking when I'm doing my eyes. I'm going to go back in with a mixture of these two nudes at the bottom of the palette just to like soften those harsh edges a little bit. And I'm going to go in with like a warm brown shade and put that deepest in the crease. Okay, maybe the brush is a little dirty because I got a little bit of purple coming out. It just makes the look more fun, you know? Yeah, I like that. Okay. New brush, new shade. How about that? Next, I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush, and I'm gonna mix this purple and this brown shade together and see what we get, and just like kind of fluff it all over my lid and crease area. Now I'm going in with like a less fluffy but still pretty fluffy brush normally for the crease, and I'm just gonna like fluff on the outer half of my lid and a little bit into the crease, just that purple, just to intensify it a little bit more before I put like highlighter on the inner half. Yeah. Take just a neutral shade in the palette. There's like a pink nude in there, really light. I'm just taking that, fluffing it in the crease one more time to blend out any harsh edges we may have formed. So now I'm just going to go back into this highlighter and bronzer duo and use my finger and take this highlighter and put it on my eyelid, especially focusing on the inner half. So like obviously look at that pigment, it's really nice. Yeah, I really like it as an eyeshadow too. I mean, why not use highlighters as eyeshadow? They're like the same thing. Okay. I still feel like it's more pigmented in one eye than the other. So yeah, there's that. Now I have it all over my finger and I don't have any makeup remover wipes over here, which is probably a bad idea. When you're filming, you should probably have tons of makeup remover wipes surrounding you for those little things that happen like that. This is how the eye look turned out. And I did brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight, all that with the same highlighter. So I bought the Volume Plumping Mascara because I didn't have an e.l.f. mascara and I just kind of picked one that I thought I would like. So real quick, I'm just going to hop off camera, put on my mascara and like curl my lashes and all that. And then I will come back to show you guys the lips. I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I curled my eyelashes and did my mascara. And here's my verdict. So I'm going to have to use it a couple more times just because I don't know whether it's going to hold a curl. So it made them super black, it made them super long, just didn't add much volume wise, and it's not keeping a curl, which are two things that I really like my mascara to do. So yeah, I'm not like crazy about it, but again, it was only like $3. I'm actually going to list all the prices of everything, at least the retail prices for everything, in the down bar below so that you guys know how inexpensive all this stuff is. Next are lips. I bought this lipstick, this liquid matte lipstick in the shade Wine Tour. My boyfriend actually picked it out because he doesn't like nude pinks, I guess. Like, who doesn't like nude pinks? And it dried down so quickly, like it's already dry. Yeah, all that's left is the Makeup Mist and Set, which I bought the Matte Magic one. We'll see how it works for me. I have really oily skin, so hopefully... Oh my god, spit at me then. It like spit at me first, and then started spraying out like a nice mist. So... this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys liked my first impressions. Almost everything that I tried today was a first impression, if not only the second or third time using something. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do want you guys to comment below, and I have some polls up on my Instagram. I will put my Instagram handles below because I do have my main and then my Instagram just for makeup. I would love for you guys to go to my polls, or when I post the Ask Me a Question, go ahead and put in there what videos you would like to see next.